Gloucester Primary School in South London is putting on a production of Goldilocks for their Christmas play. The cast has been selected from across the whole school, songs have been rehearsed and lines more or less learned, and today is their first full rehearsal. With the final performance to parents and governors in just over a week's time, the pressure is on for a small group of teachers and resource staff led by Jo Fitzmaurice.
Now, it's the first time we've had everybody together.
This afternoon we're going to try and have a full rehearsal of the show.
As many words as you can. Okay, enjoy it.
We intend to run it, stopping where we have to, but hopefully getting as far through as we can. It's the Roald Dahl version of Goldilocks and the Three Bears. The scene opens in a courtroom and the case has been brought against Goldilocks for breaking and entering, stealing porridge, damaging furniture. And it finishes up basically with Goldilocks being found innocent by the jury.
The rules. Prosecution are adamant. This jury won't be fooled. Don't rush.
I think it's about 3 weeks since we began to listen to some of the children and teach them a little bit of one of the songs so that I could judge who might be appropriate for various solo parts.
Delicious porridge, steaming hot, fresh coffee in the...
Prosecutors, they needed clear voices because they keep the storyline going. Saskia and Jacob both read clearly and with tremendous expression. Afolabi, he was able to give it the gravitas that a judge would have and was clearly enjoying the part. Baby Bear's played by Jessica. Mother Bear is Sarah. We had two people playing Daddy Bear. One child was just the right size, cuddly, everything you would want your Daddy Bear to be. And then we found out he was going off to Barbados. So Father Bear is Palumi. The other major part, of course, was Goldilocks, because she had to be a good actress. Oyin was just perfect for her. Once we'd got the children's lines learned and they knew what their character was about, we then had to actually go through the moving them around the stage. Where do you come on from? Where do you go off? So sitting down one night with a highlighter, who's got to be on when, who's got to go off then. Our literacy and numeracy are all in the morning, so we've tried to make sure that all rehearsals in the initial stages were in the afternoons.
Right. Should we do the Bears once more, that song? Yeah. Do that.
Jane's been a drama specialist. She's had a wealth of experience to bring. She's worked in theatre groups and all sorts of things.
When I've had a chance to get half an hour of class, I will get 2 or 3 children who are doing a key part down and work with them one-to-one and get the dance right, get the vocals right, because a lot of them, they need that one-to-one focus.
I want to see smiles on your face. You love porridge, you don't love porridge.
So it's reminding them all the time, otherwise sometimes they're just standing there. Hey, you're a bear, what are you doing? Be a bear.
Ready, Bears? Off you go, Joshua.
Can we do that again?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Prince has been helping us with the dance moves, mostly for the Bears actually, because they've been the ones that had the biggest dance sections in them.
All three of you come from here. Remember, the sequences are 4, 2 silent. You give them one little thing and you leave them to improvise, and through the improvisation, you stand back. And through the standing back, you tend to see things, so then you can go back with them and goes, oh yeah, that'll work. So let's use that movement, put them together. It's like they're clothing themselves, it's like a layer on top of a layer on top of a layer. By the time you get here, the music's big. Yeah, everything's coming, so that's when you take your stroll down here.
With this performance, it's all about the music. The big speakers are the 2 prosecution lawyers, and other than that, there's not a great deal of speech in it. The jury, a lot of the time, without the audience here, forget that they've constantly got to be responding.
We are sailing history. Not too far.
When it came to props, there wasn't a huge number to get. Specifically in the song, it refers to certain things. So I had a wander around the pound shops, of course, to get some of those things.
And off you go.
Goldilocks' chair was a problem for us. We found a very sweet little wooden chair for Baby Bear, but not one that we can smash up. So Goldie's going to have a fit of pique and knock it over.
Should they acquit her and let her walk free?
If you go on for too long, they get bored of it. At the moment, they love it. You know, it's everything. They can't wait to do this. They can't stop talking about it. And you've got to keep that, otherwise the performance will dip.
Jury
Our big deadline at the moment is that by tomorrow we don't want to see any paper on the set at all. No song words, no scripts, no nothing. We perform it Monday afternoon for the early years part of the school, and that will be our first kind of full dress rehearsal. Linda has been sorting out the costumes and started sewing those. A lot of it's courtroom, so it's black cloaks, it's wigs.
There we go. We've got some really good police. They've got blue flashing lights that go Nino on. 3 blind mice, which are going to be part of the jury.
The jury's made up of 6 animals and 6 nursery rhyme characters.
Alice bands.
So obviously there's a lot of children, you can't dress all of them.
Jumpsuit of Baby Bear.
And we've gone through our cupboard and picked out things we've got.
Old King Cole, Bo Peep. So that will be so.
For the chorus, we've invited the children to dress up in fancy dress, really, whatever they want to wear.
This is the public gallery, isn't it?
We thought about the scenery. Sylvie's taken on board the management of that, so she's asked the various class teachers to get their children to draw some faces and things. She's collected them all and mounted them.
Just have lines over the top.
As time goes on, of course, various colleagues come on board and contribute in different ways. One of the things we often do is have an evening where the staff come and dress the hall effectively. We've had evenings where we've had almost the entire staff drinking wine and putting stars on walls. So it can be quite a fun time.
It's been going fine. It's that initial beginning you think, oh, but it seems all to have come together.
You look fantastic, young man. Until the costumes were all fitted finally, we didn't exactly know who was going to be which character. I think it got them excited and enthusiastic about it. Some of them were like, this is real now, you know, the reality of it hit them, and I just saw the look in their eyes.
Oh, we're getting there. We've got 10 minutes before we're due to start, so pressure's on.
Piggy didn't fit because he was too long, so we've had to cut it in half and put a piece in. Hopefully this time it'll fit. So it is a bit fraught now.
That's it, push.
A lot of them have these great voices and these great actions, and the comedy's there as well, but they can't project it. Joe and I step in and act the characters and ham it up a bit, so the children are then encouraged because we're being stupid, so of course they can do it.
And when I sat on here, I wasn't nervous no more. I pretended no one was there. I just acted like they weren't here. Just focused, like I was imagining I was somewhere else.
The best bit was when the 3 bears came and they started singing.
20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Everyone done their best. I thought they wasn't going to do that well, but they improved. I want to be an actress.
For a first full run through with costume, I think the children did brilliantly. We're going to have to think about the levels for the backing track. Joshua was very good at trying to follow it, but the overall level needs to drop, certainly for the solos.
We've been doing a lot of work with them on reacting to what's going on stage and having quite different responses. And today we didn't see so much of that.
Part of that's about thinking about where we actually put ourselves and they can see us better. So I'm actually looking at them to give them stronger cues where needed.
Quiet, because they don't know it. You do. Well done. Come on.
Overall, it's a good piece. It's a good length, I think, as well. We ran today at about 40 minutes, and that's about spot on.
We have a big show and a big performance tonight, and loads of special famous people are coming.
As if the tension backstage wasn't enough, amongst the special guests is the co-author of the play, Helen McGregor.
I've not seen the musical, I've not seen the performance of it.
Oh, brilliant.
I'm trying to find a mouse somewhere whose ears have all of a sudden drooped.
I think it's going great so far. Excited and a bit nervous. When I get nervous, I always sing in my head.
Watch me gobble super quick, that's much too salty for my taste.
When it gets to my part, that's when I start trying. This is our last performance. I'm saying good luck to everyone. I think the play is really fun and is exciting.
This famous wicked little self should have never been put itself.
It's fantastic. I like it. I like the singing part.
Goldilocks. Innocent or guilty, you stand on trial in the dark.
Has been super fantastic because I love acting. Fulfilling the other people and show them how good we are. I've enjoyed dressing up and doing rehearsals. I like when we get to dance and then people clap to us. Well, the teachers have been fantastic and they're nice and helpful. They've been encouraging me to project my voice, doing some gestures. Yeah, they kind of helped me. That's how I got to where I am today.
Let's start the video now. 100, 200.
And there's a huge amount of learning going on in a process like this. Learning about spatial awareness, about bouncing off other children, about empathy, about supporting. To role play, allow themselves to find bits of their character that they can act out.
I'm a better actor, I can speak louder. I put on a show like this will make kids learn what they are good at.
What I really liked was that they'd really made it their own. It was a very creative production and the energy was absolutely incredible. She'd written material that was good to sing. It was pitched, it was in the right sort of keys that the children were able to sing.
Now I've grown up 8 and now I act for real.
A lot of the children that were on stage are very shy children. And the fact that they've gone out there, they've done all this singing, done all this movement and all this drama, and when they come off the stage, and I look at them, they've gone back into their little shy modes.
It doesn't matter how other people think about you, that's what I've learned.
I don't know very many children out of my year group. And now there are children across the school who say, "Hi, Miss Tillin," and that's really great because I think that brings the school together.
Maybe if they're not into acting or something, maybe they want to put on, just try it out, and they might want to do it when they grow up or something. So.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Thank you.